Getting started with Google Docs, there are a couple ways for you to access your Google documents. The first way is to start from your Google Drive. To get to your Drive, you can click your waffle or your Google Apps button in the upper right corner and then select Drive. Once you're in your Drive, you can click New in the upper left-hand corner and then choose Google Docs. This will allow you to create a new Google Doc. If you want to organize your files, you can open the folder that you want the doc to be in and then click New Google Docs, and the new document that you create will then be in the folder that you have open. Another way to get to your Google Docs is to click your Apps button again and just choose Docs. This will show you all of the Google Docs that you've created in your Google Drive. Finally, if you want a quick way to just create a brand new Google Doc, you can open up a new tab and type in docs.new. When you press enter, it'll open up a brand new Google Doc for you to work with. One of the first things that you should do whenever you work with a document is to give it a name. And the name should be relevant and something that you can easily find again. The name of your document will allow you to go back to your Google Drive and search for the document that you just created. Let's take a look at a few of the options you have in your File menu. When you click File in the upper left-hand corner, one of the first things you'll see is New. You can start a brand new doc, sheet, slides, form, or drawing right from within Google Docs. You can also choose to start from a template. If I select From Template, it'll open up all of the Google Docs templates that have been created within my domain, but then I can also click General and see some general templates that have been created. If I want to use any of these templates, I simply click one and it'll open it up for me to use. Let's head back to the doc we were just on. Here you'll also see Make a Copy. If your teacher ever asks you to make a copy of a document, this is where you would go. File, Make a Copy. Once you do that, you'll have a duplicate of the document that you currently have open. Sometimes this option will be grayed out. People can adjust the settings on their doc so that you're not allowed to make a copy of their work. Scrolling down a little bit, you'll see some more options like Move. If you click Move, you can easily organize this document in the folder of your choice. When I click Move, it'll show my Google Drive with all of the folders that I have, and then the ability to add this to any folder that I would like. Once I find the folder that I want this document to live in, I click on Move. A few more things that you'll see are document details. The document details will tell you where you have saved the file. So if you ever wonder, where is this file in my Google Drive, looking at the document details will give you that information. It'll also tell you who the owner of the document is and the last time that it was modified. Finally, in that File menu, we're going to take a look at the page setup. If I open up the page setup, here is where I can adjust my margins and also adjust my page color. I open up and my first options are to select the orientation. If I choose Landscape, it'll flip the page so that it is now 11 inches wide and only 8.5 inches tall. Going back to my page setup, I can choose the paper size if I want to, and there are some preset options, and I can also choose the page color. If you don't plan on printing this document, you may want to change the color for some reason. In addition, you can change your margins. If your teacher asks you to have maybe a 3-inch margin at the top, you can adjust that. If you prefer to always start with different margins, maybe you want a 1/2 inch on each side instead of a full inch, you can enter that and then click Set as Default. When you do that, anytime you open up a Google Doc, the margins will automatically be 1/2 inch instead of a full inch. When you're happy with your page setup, click OK, and you'll see the adjusted changes on your Google Doc.